Next tonight, what would you pay for a bag of shopping, Harry, if you could choose how much you gave?
Well, it's difficult, that, but you would certainly like to think you'd make a big contribution, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but everyone likes a bargain, and in Sheffield it seems that is the problem. People don't want to pay very much.
The Real Junk Food Project runs a market in the city selling food that other shops don't need or want. Customers can pay whatever amount they choose, but the project says they're not choosing to pay enough, and it's putting the market's future in danger. Lakshmi Gopal reports.
This market in Sheffield is stocked with food that would otherwise have gone in the bin. Instead of set prices, you pay what you feel, in cash or in volunteer hours. But what if you don't feel like paying?
Organisers say recently people haven't been donating as much for the food as they'd expect. For example, on one occasion, 100 people came in and each took a bag of food with them, but the total donations for that day came to just £10.
Some people have been putting pennies, foreign coins and even fairground tokens in the box. So does pay as you feel leave it open to abuse?
It does, yeah. I suppose in some respects you're always going to have that. But I know people have suggested that we have a minimum donation, but that's not something that we want to do because that's already imposing a monetary value on something.
Making matters worse, they caught this note being circulated last week.
People are coming to the Sharehouse market and they're under the impression that the food's free, it's a big free-for-all. Then they're not only not valuing the food and what we do to save it, then it's actually damaging the organisation, because without people's pay-as-you-feel contributions, then we won't be able to exist.
And for many, this place is too valuable to be exploited.
I think it's a lovely idea. It helps you to eat healthier and keep your shopping bill down.
I'm in a tricky situation myself in between benefits, so this is turning out to be a real lifesaver and something that's a real benefit to the community. The people who are taking advantage are just basically doing that, they're taking advantage. There's always going to be a small minority, really tiny minority in comparison to all the rest of the people that projects like this help out.
I don't think it's right. You should be honest.
But it's not just about honesty. The language barrier can add to the confusion, so organisers are translating a guide on how it works, in the hope that everyone will donate what they can afford and that this market can continue feeding the community. Lakshmi Gopal, BBC Look North, Sheffield.